Hello, welcome to another episode of New Gameplay. Today, I'm your host, Jeff Cork, joined today by, get a load of this, Dan Tack.
Oh, what am I doing here?
What are you doing here? Alex Van Aken.
Hello, I've just woken up from a slumber, and I'm here.
None the worse for wear, I hear. What are we looking at here, guys?
This is Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights, which goes into early access on Steam on January 21st. However, it is coming to pretty much everything else when it actually launches for realsies.
Ah, very good. If you had to pitch this to me in an elevator, what would that pitch sound like?
All right, well, since we're just dialing down into that, I would say, are you familiar with Hollow Knight? Because this is like dark anime Hollow Knight. I am not rising it to the, based on the small preview stuff that I've played, I am not raising it to the great heights that is Hollow Knight, but I am saying that's the pitch.
Okay. So Hollow Knight had a baby with no one.
Hollow Knight had a baby with some anime stuff, and there's some other interesting elements to this too that I'm not sure which game I would ascribe it to.
Yeah.
But you have a multitude of spirits to call upon in this game. Essentially, you can see that our boy Alex here is fighting with the core one that you start the game with, which is a sword swing. But across the game, you're going to get tons and tons of spirits that can do other things.
Yeah.
Like, allow you to do special area attacks, basically lots of different weapons and abilities, okay?
Yeah. It's hard to beat a good old sword attack though, right guys?
Right, that's the the classic, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And just like in Hollow Knight, you've got heal pips, I guess. You can see up at the top those little frozen things under your health meter.
Yep.
They don't function in exactly the same way, but again, if you're just looking for that reference point, that's my, hey, we're in an elevator. We've got till we get to the bottom of this elevator. Here's what it is.
So it's very, very anime. I'm showing off the awesome sword swings, of course.
I can't get enough of them.
Oh, watch this. Wait for this dodge. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Almost.
So yeah, this falls into the camp of the new age Metroidvania 2D Souls-like sort of realm, right? Which is an emergent genre for sure. There's lots of games coming out like this. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. From what I played of this preview build here, I'm curious. I'm certainly not sold on it yet, but I'm definitely, it's in my interest wheelhouse.
Okay.
It's not immediate, oh yeah, I wanted to play this,
So what's giving you pause then? That's the question I've got for you, Dan.
I think I just need to play more, honestly.
You need to play more?
Yeah. And see how the other abilities start working together with each other. Because you can have multiple, like I said, you're not just going to have the sword swing, right? You're going to have other kinds of skills that you integrate into your dodges, your jumps, and all these other things that you're going to be doing. This is just a tutorial area right now, but Alex is doing an admirable job of fighting his way through.
Thank you.
Now, Alex, don't spoil it, but do you get any other abilities in this particular recording here?
No. At the end, I do, but unfortunately, we've got the sword swing. But hey, at least I master it during this playthrough. So.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's good. See, so basically, Cork, from what I am led to understand from my own gameplay, you basically get a new special ability from every boss. And I'm guessing there are lots of bosses in this game.
It seems to be. I mean, we've got, I think within the first 15 minutes, you kind of, depending on your speed, you fight the first boss. So I agree. I think there's going to be quite a wheelhouse of bosses. So
yeah, you can see, you've got your little map area there in the top right that you're filling up. So I'm imagining there's going to be lots of teleportation. Well, we're going to see right here. Guess what? Another game you might know called Hollow Knight, where you sit on benches to restore. there's some more benches right here. And this is where you take care of pretty much all of your housekeeping, as you see. Now, we don't have all that stuff unlocked right here, but you can see the spirits. You can see there's basically leveling up and abilities, right?
Yep, and fast travel between other benches.
Yes.
And lots of, if you like to read things, boy howdy, this is the game for you.
So I can finally say goodbye to books. This is
Yes.
Been waiting.
We've all been waiting for that moment for books 2 to come out and replace books.
Exactly. This is the book killer. You heard it here first.
Yeah, it starts off pretty mild here, as you can see, but this is just designed to teach you to, swing your sword, roll, jump. The fun stuff. The fun stuff we've been doing for many years. But it does a good job of it. And in case you didn't already know how to, time your attacks to interrupt the opponent or to dodge through enemies, You're gonna get a crash course here, which is nice.
Dan, do we know?
Like, this is your gameplay footage. What were you thinking as you were playing?
I this probably won't be for me.
Yeah.
I am not. I love anime. Anime games are a different story for me. I for some reason, I always put this wall up, and I don't know what it is. I will say the art's really, really good looking. I really like.
Is it a wall that you're putting up, or just an actual wall?
Like a spiritual wall to anime games. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
How are you on Metroidvanias?
I love Metroidvanias.
Really? But this doesn't.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, this was towards the end of this playthrough. I was like, okay, like I'm starting to see. Again, this is like the more tutorialized, intro where it's slower paced and that's kind of par for the course.
I gotcha.
But I did enjoy the boss fight.
And Souls likes.
I always want to like them, but I always fall off.
You can say you don't like them here. I'm not going to bite your head off.
No. It's one of those things where I'm like, man, I want to like this, but
Understood.
Yeah, I respect them for sure.
Yeah,
so
that's like me and mushrooms. I just
Cork,
Yuck.
I'm the same way, and you know what? I get a lot of crap for not liking mushrooms, but
they're my favorite vegetable, favorite fungi.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I love them.
I see a commercial for like a mushroom Swiss burger, and I think that looks delicious, but I know it'll make me gag because
I'm actually not a fan of mushroom burgers for whatever reason. I feel like it's always overdone.
You ever get that moment where the pizza arrives and they pull the lid off and you see the mushrooms on there? all of your expectations, like it's just
party's over.
Disappointment. It's just like I don't care what else is on there.
Yeah,
I don't care about picking them off. It's gonna taste weird, and I don't.
I would rather have open the lid and there's a Band-Aid on the right in the middle.
What the heck?
So here you got kind of a mini boss kind of experience, a harder enemy.
Yeah.
More advanced set of moves that you got to dodge. But
almost got me, but we made it.
Yeah, you did very well.
So now we are going to transition. We just essentially went back up just for the sake of time. We ran back up, opened that door, and now we are well on our way to the next.
And I noticed you didn't heal. That's very bold.
I didn't. Well, I took out the footage where I tried to run back to that first bench and then turned around because I was impatient and just came back.
I hear you. All right, I like it. Alex lives dangerously, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
He's sitting here with one health and refuses to. Did you figure out how to heal? I did. Yeah.
Okay,
great.
On the bench, right?
I mean, I meant like in combat. Like you can.
Oh no, I did not.
You can hold down left button and you'll heal.
I was pressing Y. I was pressing the bumpers. It's like, huh. Okay.
Each one of those like frost pips under your health bar, you can fully heal. So you beat the boss without healing. That's wow. Alex, you're going pro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Our very own prodigy.
Spoilers, it takes me 2 times, but we do it in the end.
Well, you did it without any healing, so I'm surprised you did it, honestly. Well done.
Thank you. So yeah, this is, the boss.
You might know her from in the boss.
This is Sigrid. And one thing about this game, I believe, it's like the whole premise is there was this dark rain that fell on the kingdom, and everything the rain touched, it was turned to chaos and darkness. So I believe these are like her old friends, potentially.
Yeah, at the base level, you're like saving these spirits. That's where they join you and give you new... Like, I haven't tested this ability, but I'm guessing you probably get that spinny ball ability from her, right?
Yeah.
It's very possible.
Oh, Alex, you're really making me nervous here, buddy.
I know, because he can totally heal, right?
I know I could.
Oh my goodness.
Just wait. She's gonna get us.
This is pro. This is like this. Oh my gosh, Alex is like, he's like speed run, no heals. This is what we're seeing right here.
Maybe this is my game. Oh, maybe not.
I think it might secretly be.
Let's try this again.
I like that you're not afraid to show this.
Yeah,
and open yourself up for people saying you're the worst player at this.
Oh, hey.
And then you're gonna have to.
You did great, Alex.
Another speedrun video.
Listen. Yeah, beating Ender Lilies in 10 minutes. Is that the title of this video?
Exactly.
You are doing great.
Everyone hates me in the comments.
They don't know what they're missing.
But yeah, like this was the part of the game where I was like, okay, this is like where things are starting to click for me. Like there's actual, challenge.
Yeah, and I think again we didn't. There were only 3 levels. I don't know how much is going to be in on the actual early access when it arrives on the 21st. I think 3 of the 7 or 8 levels, if I'm correct. And of course, the levels are going to have more than they're expansive areas, but the whole game won't be there. When it does finally come out, I am curious to see just how many spirits are in. From the footage you've seen in trailers, there's quite a few. So
Really? Okay.
yeah.
Do the spirits improve over time, or is it kind of like you've got this sword slash?
I believe, again, got to get farther, but I believe that you can enhance them and change them in certain ways.
Awesome. This music is not what I would expect from a boss battle, but I'm kind of into it.
It's going for that sad boss fight, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Shadow the Colossus. Like, you are hurting the
Billy and
the
Jimmy
creatures.
fighting at the end of Double Dragon. Oh well.
I never thought I would hear that referenced, honestly.
Oh my God, she's got a second form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a music change. You
At
gotta
this
love
point,
it.
you picked up the controller that you'd triumphantly thrown on the ground, Alex.
Exactly.
I like how Alex had to do everything just right, too, because he couldn't heal.
Now I understand why Tack was so impressed. At first, I was kind of like, this boss doesn't look so hard. I didn't think of the second phase. That was an amateur mistake on my part.
This isn't even my final form.
Exactly.
I do like one thing that I enjoy about anime games in general. One of the redeeming qualities that I'm always like, man, I should play more of these. Is like the character designs. They are.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna see a lot of cool ones in this game, especially with transformations. Like obviously this is a tutorial boss, right? It's supposed to teach you big thing swing, hit dodge button, which
watch out
like
the
you
red.
mastered. Yes.
This is some straight up Bloodborne stuff, right, Tack?
Yeah, it is, and that's hey,
That's fine.
I'm totally in for that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so this is early access next week, you say?
21st, yep.
21st, and then it's coming out on everything when it comes out in its final form.
When it launches most platforms, yes.
Excellent.
So
Alex,
Switch,
you did it.
PS, Xbox, you name it.
I did it.
You did it. Next time, hit right. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Wow, that person was really good at playing that game. Those other people were really good at talking about it, too. If you find yourself saying either of these things, subscribe to Game Informer on YouTube for new episodes of New Gameplay Today every week, covering the hottest new and upcoming releases.